Hey guys, it's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome. It is we're near the month of August. It's already August over here. The computer's probably gonna say July 31st, but now it's time to review a bunch of movies from the sea, movies that have sharks and fish and stingrays and dolphins and anything that has to do with the ocean or sea or lake or whatever. And I'm going to start this. This is an unsanctioned one. This one doesn't really count because it's. I saw this yesterday, and I had a blast. This is a series of crazy, over-the-top films that I've been enjoying since 2013. I know a lot of people shit on these films. I don't care. I find them a lot of fun. Let me fix this up a little bit so you can see my little baby Groot. And it is Sharknado: The Fourth Awakens. Yep, the fourth installment in this awesome franchise. I had a blast with this last night. I thought this was a lot of fun. I had more fun watching this than The Force Awakens because it wasn't as long. I didn't. There were British people, but they were barely in it. They were like for in three scenes, so that's how you do it. The film had a lot of crazy things. This is gonna contain some spoilers, so if you guys interested in seeing the film, I would say watch it. I would recommend this highly if you've seen the other ones. There's a lot of crazy things that happen in this movie. You have not just Sharknadoes, you have boulder Sharknadoes where sharks have like spikes on their bodies and they attack people on the train. Awesome scene. You have hailnadoes and cownadoes and freaking lightning nados and nuclear sharknadoes. It's crazy. Like the movie just goes so over the top. You have Chippendale's guy hitting a shark with his stomach. You saw that in the trailer. You have Finn grabbing a freaking shark and slamming it on the tree. That was so badass. I love that. Finn didn't do that in The Force Awakens. You have Tara Reid. She has superpowers and things because basically she didn't die in the last movie. They brought her back. Her father, played by Gary Busey, puts a chip inside of her and makes her bionic, and she has all these powers. She can fly and shoot laser beams like Iron Man, and she is so badass in the movie. Tara Reid, this is the most fun I've seen her in a movie in a long time. And you have constant references to other films that are not beating over your head. There's references to Star Wars and Star Trek, and they have a nice nod to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. One of the guys in Texas, his name is Gunner, which is a nice nod to the late great Gunnar Hansen, who just passed away last year. So that was a nice tribute to that they did in the honor of Gunnar Hansen. He didn't say anything, but he had a chainsaw and looked just like Gunnar Hansen. That was cool. You have cameos by Dog the Bounty Hunter, and you have Caroline Williams from Texas Chainsaw Massacre too, and she has this awesome line, which is a nice nod. She says, it wouldn't be Texas without chainsaws. And I'm like, yeah, I get the reference. That's awesome. And yeah, Caroline Williams in the movie. So I hadn't seen her since Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 and, like Leprechaun 3. But I like seeing her again. It was good to see her. She still got it. You have cameos by the black nerdy critic guy. He's a YouTuber and he was in this movie. He was the train conductor. That was fun to see him. You have Wayne Newton. You have Stacey Dash from Clueless. You have I think Seth Rollins is in the movie in like a cameo because you had Kurt Angle in the second one and Jericho in the last one. You also had two girls from Baywatch, not Pamela Anderson or Jenny McCarthy, just some other two that were in the original series. Of course, you have David Hasselhoff playing Finn's father. It's just a wild, over the top ride. I had a lot of fun watching this. I laughed my ass off. I had a lot of mark out moments where I was like, "Yeah, that's awesome." And SJW, they would know this movie has more female empowerment than any Fembusters movie that you could have created. Because you have scenes where Tara Reid is pushing a freaking truck with her arms. It's not CGI. She's really doing it. She's pulling the truck with her arms, like with all of her bodily strength, upper body strength. It's amazing. It's freaking awesome. When she saves this little black kid, she's carrying the car with her bare hands. It would make Man of Steel cream his pants because of how badass that's real female empowerment. When you give a woman a strong role that she can show that she's strong without beating it over our heads. You have other actors in it. You got Marcella Lucia. She was in the George Lopez show. She was the daughter in that. She was cute. She was Gemini. You had Ryan Newman coming back from part 3 and Cody Lindley, he was tolerable in the film. I love what you would call it. Ian Ziering is he's tailor made for this role. He's a badass. Anything with a chainsaw, he's just gonna freaking wreck sharks. He kills sharks like it's nobody's business. Like I said, he slams a shark like Jason Voorhees did to the victims in Friday the 13th Part 7. Slammed right through a tree. It's awesome. Also, you have a cameo by Al Roker. It was good to see him again. He was in the other films. You have Gilbert Godfrey. You have just a lot of faces, a lot of familiar faces that I liked. And the film was just a lot of fun. These are my kinds of movies. I don't need pretentious 2.5 hour movies trying to preach a message. I just need mindless fun to get me through the summer because there hasn't been a lot of summer movies this year that I've given a shit about. This is how you do it right. Fembusters is how you do it wrong. Being this supposedly pro-woman film that bashes on men, and yet there's queef jokes. There is not a single fart joke in any of these Sharknado films, especially this one. There is no queef jokes or hitting a guy in the balls or any of that. It's just comical violence at its best. Sharks biting people's freaking heads off, and Finn grabs a shark and he like takes it. He's on top of a train and then he cuts his freaking head off with that thing that goes by in the train station. I mean, in the train and scene, and also excuse me, I got sidetracked. There was a dog barking, but it's an awesome movie. It's fun. Just turn your brain off. Don't think about it too much. Just go in and know you're going to have a good time. You're not watching Jaws. You're watching Sharknado: The Fourth Awakens. They have plenty of references to the original Star Wars. Thank you for that, Anthony C. Ferranti. You know which Star Wars movies matter. Yes. And also, there's tons of blood. It's not as violent as the first two. Of course, every film at the end has them covered in blood because, these Sharknado films are a yearly tradition since 2013. All the characters at the end are just covered in blood, like John McClane in some of the Die Hard films. And it's just awesome. I love this. I really enjoy this movie. I think it's better than Batman v Superman only because it wasn't as long. And, there was no shitty villain. Tommy Davidson was in it. He's from the Proud Family. And he did movies like Booty Call and a bunch of other stuff. I like seeing him there. He was over the top and fun. And just, these people know, this movie knows exactly what it is and it goes for it. It doesn't hold back. It doesn't feel cheap. Just because it doesn't have a budget like Man of Steel doesn't mean that it's a horrible movie. No, I had fun with it. It's like Maximum Overdrive. Shut your brain off, shove some popcorn in your face, and have a good time. This did it better than Fembusters and Independence Day Resurgence or any of these other summer movies coming out the rest of this year. I know I'm gonna enjoy. This is gonna be better than Suicide Squad because that I'm concerned about the cast. Here, I wasn't because I got the same cast, most of them from the first three films, and I had fun. That's the name of the game. This summer, I wanted to have a lot of fun, especially since it's been very lagging and boring. And this brought my fun level right back up, and I can't wait for the rest of this week. I want to go back and watch the first three films again because these films just appeal to me. I'm a sci-fi nut, and I love watching these Sharknado films. They're popcorn movies, and they know what they are, and that's what I love about them. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys take it into consideration to watch Sharknado, any of them, because, shut your brain off. Don't think about it too much. You'll enjoy them a lot more if you do. Anyway, I would recommend this to my friends here on YouTube and on Skype and Facebook and Twitter and everything. And I want to get this on Blu-ray along with the third one. I want to get that one soon. And these movies are fun. I had fun with these films. I like the Jaws sequels, Jaws 2 and 3. You're not looking for high art. You're looking for mindless entertainment, and it works. And I don't care what the critics say. There you go. Anyway, thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting, guys. You guys are awesome. Welcome to the month of August. I can't wait to see what August has in store for us. I have a lot of things set up. I have a lot of movies to review and another DVD update. And, I'm going to talk about Suicide Squad with my friends. Hopefully, I'll see it this weekend. And anyway, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching and see you later.